Once in the city of Savatthi, there lived a woman named Kisa Gotami. She was a young mother who loved her only child deeply. One day, tragedy struck, and her little child fell seriously ill and passed away. Kisa Gotami was overwhelmed with grief and could not accept the reality of her child's death. Desperate to bring her child back to life, she carried the lifeless body to her neighbors, seeking help and a cure. Everyone she met tried to explain to her that death was a natural part of life, but she couldn't understand or accept it. She believed that her child could be revived somehow. Finally, someone suggested that she go and see the Buddha, as he might be able to help her. Kisa Gotami, filled with hope, carried her child's body to the Buddha and begged him to bring her child back to life. The Buddha listened to her story with compassion and asked her to do something for him. He said, "I can help you, but first, you must bring me a handful of mustard seeds, but they must be from a house where no one has ever died." Filled with hope, Kisa Gotami went from house to house, asking for mustard seeds. At each house, she explained her situation and requested the seeds. But at every door, the people told her that someone in their family had died, and they could not provide the mustard seeds as per the Buddha's condition. As Kisa Gotami went from one house to another, she began to realize the universality of death and suffering. She understood that death was a natural part of life, affecting every family, rich or poor. Her grief slowly started to subside. She returned to the Buddha empty-handed but with a newfound wisdom. She said, "Lord Buddha, I could not find a single household that has not experienced death. Now I understand that death is a part of life, and I am not the only one who has suffered." The Buddha smiled and said, "You have understood the truth. Life is impermanent, and death is inevitable. Let go of your grief and attachment to your child. It is time to begin your journey on the path of liberation." Kisa Gotami, enlightened by the Buddha's teachings, decided to follow his path and became one of his devoted disciples. She let go of her attachment to her child and found solace in the teachings of impermanence and suffering. My name is Subodh and you are watching the Buddha Stories. Subscribe to our channel for more such stories.
नमो बुद्धाय।